Guys, this is me, Mr. Direct here, and we will be tackling on one of my most played games in the Sonic library, Sonic the Hedgehog 2. And here I'm looking at through the info of the game. Sonic and Miles Tails Power in Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Even though we did 8-bit, the 8-bit version came out a month before this version. So, this is why I'm taking on this version second. We are starting off with something similar to Green Hill Zone, but it's really not Green Hill Zone. This is Emerald Hill Zone. And it takes place on a different island called West Side Island. And now, Tails is with us throughout the series. He was captured in the previous game, and now he will be tagging along. And the lampshades of the goalposts have changed from the previous game. And just to let you all know, I will not be doing the special stages in this game. I don't think it's really worth getting, and Super Sonic is broken in this game, and real glitchy. And right there, if you get 10,000 plus points, you will get a continue, which is really generous. Though, there are save states built into the Mega Collection Plus if you have the PS2 or Xbox version, or any other of the updated versions of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. I don't think it counts towards the mobile ports, though it does. I think the 2013 Christian Whitehead version had the save features on there. But yeah, I don't need continues because the save state is built in. Though the GameCube version and Sonic Jam, you won't have save state features. Anyway, we're at Robotnik with his drill car, and he's pretty much easy. Every time he comes by, you just take 2 hits at him. Sometimes Tails will hit him for you, so it makes you hit the boss less. You will see how Tails really wrecks the one boss later in the game. And we just got through Emerald Hill with no problem. And we will be going to the most overused zone in the entire franchise. Chemical Plant Zone, next to South Island. Izuka really loves to recycle this zone all the time, along with Green Hill. And even put it in Forces. Oh, I hate Forces. I fucking hate that game so much. But anyway, this chemical plant zone. Also, yeah, those water traps, you want to be careful right there. And the Batniks seem to appear different from its predecessor as well. This is a really fun zone too. And yeah, this is the zone I like to skip out on, but later down the line, it really becomes a fun zone. Though I do consider this zone a bit overrated in my eyes. just because of the one thing, which is the water, which is continued in the second act. Again, those water traps, watch out for those. And Act 1 was completed in 1 minute and 20 seconds. Here we are with Act 2. This is the place where usually myself and others would have trouble with one particular part, but we'll get to that later in this act. And also, this is the first game to introduce the most helpful mechanic in the game, which is the spin dash move. Also get some rings right there. Yes, the spin dash really becomes useful and helps you get to higher platforms. It's all good stuff. And yeah, I just made a pause in the game. Maybe because I was having dinner, I had to edit that out, probably. Look at that. It removes the speed cap in the game. It seems he goes faster in this game. Also, I did change the screen thing, which I was unaware of, but I feel like this views it better. And yeah, a lot of people seem to forget to make that jump there. And this is the part where I myself and a lot of people would have trouble with. What you gotta do, you will get used to this, is you want to make the jumps perfectly. I used to have a lot of trouble with it when I first played this game, but now I don't even have trouble with this, and it became so much easier because I just timed things really well. So it's all well and done. And also, do not fall for that red spring. Just keep moving forward and jumping on that platform. And then we reach another Robotnik fight. This boss is a huge joke. Look at that, I just took out half of his health. And he just goes down immediately. I like to call that the egg liquidator. What it does is whenever Robotnik fills it up, he would get the bucket and dump it on you, but he's so slow at it, you could just take as many hits as you possibly could before he uses that attack. Aquatic Ruin Zone. This place is filled with traps and has a water down there, and water is no good for Sonic because he can drown. Also, Grounder's here! As you all watched The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, like me when I was little, that thing, one of Robotnik's serpent batniks he based off of was Grounder from this game, except he's red in this game and not green. It's more like a mole tank-esque batnik. And you want to be careful of him because of that batnik, because it can actually, surprise motherfucker to you. And I got the speed shoes. Look, like you see right there, he was like, surprise motherfucker. And this is where I entered the water, but you really do not have to endure the water in the game. Watch out for the arrow traps, because Yeah, they will eventually shoot out arrows, and it will follow you until the end of the screen. So you want to really be careful, and I'm taking the higher path. I'm taking the high ground. Because I don't want to endure the water, and Grounder surprise attacked me again. And yeah, there are bouncy traps, and I just entered the water. Don't worry, there is a lot of air bubbles. Like, I just reached one of them right there. Good old spin dash would do fine because of that trap right there with the dropping pillars. Again, you don't have to take the water if you're really good at it. You don't have to endure it the whole level like Labyrinth Zone. Anyway, we got to another boss, which is the Egg Hammer. What Robotnik will do is, it's really easy. He will hit his hammer on the totems, and it shoots out an arrow. And what you want to do is jump at him, and just repeat this about like 8 or so times, and he will go down. It's pretty much a joke. Really easy to dodge attacks right here. Though it is harder with another certain character, which I will be live streaming that later character. I'm not gonna say who it is, but you will all know. Alright, Casino Night Zone. And also it features the jackpot thing, the slot machine gimmick, which is a recurring gimmick throughout the franchise. Look at there, it says Miles, which is Tails' actual name. Miles per hour. What else? There's a lot of hidden stuff, and there's less enemies in this zone. Like, this zone just keeps getting revision too. But I do like a little Vegas kind of zones too. And it also has these weird kind of gimmicks. You'll be bouncing around a lot in this zone. And I just missed to catch my platform. So I gotta repeat this thing all over again. What I do not like about having the partner thing is like, your partner does something you don't want them to do, and it will trigger something without you having to go on something or do something you don't want to let happen. Yeah, it can screw you over. So having a partner is pretty much a double-edged sword. So bouncy. And also you can like skip areas because there are invisible pathways, like this one for example, where I got a free man. Who would like to play pinball. And there's another game where it would focus on Sonic using pinball. There is that when you enter those sparkly little rings right there. Oh, this is where I almost got up. When you see those sparkly little rings there, they actually let you go into the special stage. And if you collect all 7 Chaos Emeralds, you will be able to turn into Super Sonic. Which I won't show you in this playthrough because I don't think it's worth getting. And it doesn't really change anything. Which I will show you. It doesn't really change the ending. It doesn't let you say try again or anything like that. Really not worth it, in my opinion. Gotta pull up some trivia stuff. Sometime in the game's early development, Casino Night Zone seemed to have a different appearance as the Simon Way prototype of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. Shows this, while the level layout seems to be slightly similar, the overall appearance is different, as landmass features more pinkish coloring with sky blue floors and French card symbols on them. And the background is drastically different. In the prototype, the level is incomplete and the player can't complete the zone. One screenshot also shows that the player could easily utilize the spin dash on spring catapult tunnels, while this isn't possible in the final game. In Casino Night Zone Act 2, when the player chooses the upper pathway, he/she can go to the left by launching the playable character to the purple conveyor belt and jump there to the left side of the gap. If the player jumps down from the left edge, he or she will find out a long string of horizontal bars, which will give huge amount of points by jumping in the string line. Although it is hard to do, Tails can start acting oddly, as he can be found flying around on his spin jump animation while following Sonic. He will return to the normal once he lands to the ground. Wow, some great facts that I pulled up right there. Oh, that spin dash move. Yeah, you're gonna have to get used to hearing that. Maybe just choosing the Mega Collection wasn't the best thing when it comes to... because every version's gonna have their flaws, because emulation wasn't the best thing back then. It wasn't 100% back then. Anyway, we got up to the egg catcher. What you want to do is dodge the spikes and make sure you jump or play pinball, and you can hit Robotnik, but I like to use the spin dash and jump. Like this move right here. Got a little good 2 hits right there. And I would not recommend doing that kind of pinball thing because you will end up getting hit most likely. Really, just all the Robotnik fights are so damn easy. Most of them, because the final ones are hard. We are now above the skies on top of a mountain in Hilltop Zone. And there goes Tails. And also we got those ball batniks again. And that thing is unnamed right there. It resembles those batniks called Gola and Spiker, which they both appear in the same zone. And also those trees in the background, those seem similar to a planned zone called Sand Shower Zone, which was scrapped from the final game. However, they lack the conceptualized snow and are technically a part of the Emerald Hill art assets. And we just entered in the cave. Just pulling up some interesting facts. This could be called a counterpart of Sky High Zone in the 8-bit version of this game. Also, there's those dinosaur batniks over there. Oh, look at that! Tails was trying to screw me over, but luckily I just got on. Don't forget to go into those secret hidden areas, because that invincibility right there is gonna be very useful in the upcoming part right about now. Like this part. Thank gosh for the invincibility power-up I just got. And we just made it through this zone. Here's Act 2. Sure, we spin dash just to get up there. Spin dash could also be mandatory as well in this game, because some of the platforms would go so high up there that you will need to use the spin dash move to get up there. Also, take out those dinosaur batniks just so you can get through this lava. And also, this zone introduces the corkscrew loops. What you want to do is spin dash onto them and hold down while at it. It's just Tails keeps on dying, but he'll always fly back to you. Right here, you want to be really quick here, or else you're going to die, unless you have rings, or a shield, that is. Just keep going up there, make sure you're quick. And ta-da, you're out of there. I'm collecting a lot of these rings here. And this part, you want to keep going from platform to platform, from gondola to gondola. It looks like a gondola right there. And this part is where I got so cocky. I'm gonna show where I died because I was just really being cocky. And I was just like taking so many hits from him, but I just keep on forgetting to dodge those. I don't have a problem with the turret part, but that's where I got cocky. Like, just making a fool out of myself, and just when I destroyed him, I died. And I didn't save state either, so yeah, I started from the beginning of the act. This is how you do it in like a competent way. Avoid the platforms where he's nearby, because those will set the flames. You can actually get 2 hits on him, but I would do it. I like to do it in the safe way. Well, I'm doing it in the safe way because I was cocky on the last 2 times when I died. I only showed you one of the deaths, not the second one. And we just got past Hilltop Zone. Mystic Cave Zone. This is filled with traps. And also, in the 2013 version, it has a hidden zone. If you, like, go down that trollish pit, yeah, you want to be careful right in this zone, because there is stairs that have spikes, and there's that hidden Batnik too. And lightning bug Batniks that will light up and you can't hit it, and you will take damage from it. In the prototype version of this game, Mystic Cave Zone was labeled as Dust Hill Zone in the level select. I didn't even know that. Yeah, that poor sound emulation. That invincibility really helps you get through some of those traps coming up. Though I just wasted the invincibility because I was trying to reach that switch up top there. These enemies are hidden really well. I do like the enemy placements in this zone. But they're not as dickish as the upcoming zone we are about to go into later. Oh yeah, stand on top of those things. You will get crushed and you will die. There's that troll spot right there. If you fall into it that is not the Christian Whitehead version. If you fall into that pit, boom, you're fucked. Alright, Mystic Zone at Act 2. Shouldn't hold down that thing so long. Alright, take the platforms. Be careful of those Batniks. It's just, I just got so used to this game. I used to get hit all the time in zones like this. Well, I was like playing this on my PSP. Just love this game. And that's me just skipping the platforms and then jumping into the spiked pit area where I should have just took that platform. What I like to do with these lightning bug batniks is to spin dash under them. But if they're in their lightning state, you're gonna have to be patient and wait for them before you hit them, because if you hit them while they're at that state, you will get hit. Also, watch out for those traps right there. The spiked staircase. I want, like, running out of stuff to say. Maybe I'll show the 2013 bonus as a bonus clip. But anyway, we're getting to the boss, which is the Egg Miner. Or Drill Eggman 2. But I keep pausing because this boss is This is the first zone to feature the boss that forces spike debris from the ceiling. As you see, spikes are coming down, but it does help if you pause the game. See what they're coming from. But look at Tails fucking that up. Real good. Look at him. He managed to fucking wreck that boss. Yeah, that's what Tails could do for you sometimes, and it's really helpful as well. Oil Ocean Zone. This was reused in Sonic Mania. Wish it could have stayed as a fan game, but oh well, I do like an official release Sonic game. This is like... I'm not really a big fan of this zone. I still love this game, and I will play through every zone. Just not a big fan of this zone. And I just got hit by the octopus batnik. And you want to take those rocket boosting platforms up there. But be careful of the bottom, because that has fire, and if you touch that, that's no good, because you will lose your rings. Though that fan does have a limited time, just keep running and it will eventually stop. There are so many pathways in this game. And I accidentally touched the spikes. The zone is also known for a particular bug that causes Sonic's speed to be accelerated and jumping ability to increase, granting him greater speed and jumping ability of Supersonic or Hypersonic. And something I didn't even know about, but I'm playing through this zone real properly. There is an exploit that can be done in which if you execute a spin dash in the oil, they can bypass under some of the platforms, allowing the axe to be completed faster. If the player isn't fast enough, Sonic can sink in the oil and die. Yeah, that's an exploit I'm not a big fan of, and I won't use it, and I'm going to play it the real way. But, however, in the 2013 mobile re-release, a wall has been added to prevent this. And in addition, the player is unable to perform the spin attack and spin dash while running on the oil. The Wrecking Ball from the original Sonic the Hedgehog can be placed in debug mode in the prototype. It is shown that it was a scrapped gameplay mechanic. And fun fact about this game's music, a code could be put in to make the stage's background music play throughout the entire game. Well, I really don't want that. I want different music to play in each zone. Just some interesting facts I'd like to show you. Alright, we just entered Act 2. What we want to do is we gotta take that middle thing right there, that cannonball, that'll take us to the cannonball. Or we become the cannonball. Also, there is spikes placed there, so you want to be careful right there. Also, that area has like a thing of spikes maneuvering around. Really easy to dodge. I think this is in the desert somewhere, where you're in like this oil facility. Because just looking at the sun makes me tell that like we're in the desert. And also DSP made a joke about Saudi Arabia, which is racist, and people didn't even laugh at that joke. I can understand why, because it does sound offensive. I'm running out of things to say. Yeah, this place is filled with those checkered cannonballs that were required to get you past this zone. And there was another pathway we could have taken, but we were too slow with our momentum. But we're at the boss now, and this is an easy boss as well. Four hits, or 3 or 4 hits, he will shoot that harpoon at you, and it's so easy to dodge. Those little balls on it makes you look like that you have to dodge the whole thing. Now you just have to dodge the sharp and pointy part. Really easy to dodge. You could get 3 hits on him at a time. Watch out for, like, that thing, though, is the laser thing. The laser thing can get you, but it's not really much. Just pay attention to it. If it's low, then jump. And if it's high, then crouch. And don't jump. really easy boss right there. You won't have a problem. Now for the hardest zone to get a perfect run on. For any of you perfect run gamers out there, I just play my games casually. I'm no speedrunner, I'm no perfect run guy. Though I do want to conserve hits, though, that's for sure. But overall, I'm a casual gamer. Lots of well-placed enemies in this zone. That's all I have to say. There's like starfish, mantises, and crabbatniks. And those steam things. You see that crabbatnik who's guarding right there? You will most likely get hit by, like, the crabs and the mantises. And they're pretty damn hard to dodge. And I didn't see that starfish trap right there. Like, you gotta have a sharp eye in doing a perfect run in this zone. There, get myself the shield. I love this music. This is probably one of my favorite music in the game. Next to the Mystic Caves, and I just love the whole soundtrack in this game. What can I say? Just amazing music. And you got to like go around and spin dash. Well, I'm gonna talk. Well, look at that. The screw things. What you want to do is running left to the right will make it go up, and left will make it go down. So run to the left without waking those starfish batniks, and you will most likely get hit if you keep going. You gotta like do that. Run left or right to avoid them, depending on where they hit, because they do shoot up in 5 directions. And right there is like those spear platforms that you gotta time perfectly. But usually there's gonna be platforms where I am so damn lucky to make it out quick of these platforms. Like that one, for example. But there's gonna be more. Take that platform. Oh yeah, if you fall down that thing, doom, dead. And there's also a slicer, and I was lucky to dodge and hit that thing. Holy shit. And I was lucky enough to get 95 rings in Act 1. Something I don't see every time. And I save stated from the beginning of this act, mind you. We're up to Act 2. We got lava. Here, take these conveyor belts. Don't stay on for too long, or else you get dipped in the lava and punched by a robot batnik, by a crab batnik, and getting hit by those damn slicers. I think they're called pinchers, those crab batniks, and astrons are those star batniks. And I just got dipped in the lava and lost my shield. Wouldn't be this kind of thing if it weren't for those starfish batnicks. And I got hit by a steam thing coming out. Yeah, like those things that help you jump up higher. And if you stand next to it, the steam pops out and hurts you. Probably it's hot, I think. It's boiling hot. Probably powered by the lava in this zone. Look at that. That invincibility makes you bypass a bunch of enemies and obstacles that you will most likely get hit from. Having invincibility is like a charm. And of course those fucking slicers. Got lucky right there to jump over the slicer in his attack. But not so lucky right there on the second fucking slicer. I know some call me Johnny hates those slicers with a passion. And usually gets PTSD from those slicers as well. I don't know what was I doing on that conveyor belt thing right there. I was supposed to jump on those spear platforms. Activate that button and holy shit, I was lucky right there to dodge that Astrion trap. You know what? I'm just gonna say Starfish Batnik. And oh fuck, a slicer. This is pretty much like the longest zone in the game because there was a scrapped zone, which I'll get to by the end of this act. Ow. And we just finished this act. And there's no boss fight. What's with that? There's no boss fight. Well, we got a third act. You know why? Well, I'll tell you the story. This is because the layout for the scrapped Cyber City zone being reused for the third act. Yes, there was actually going to be a Cyber City zone taking place after this level. But that was scrapped, and this would be end up Robotnik's base in the final version of the game. Ah, those damn starfish batnicks. What we'll do is, like, every time they wake up, I would stop and let them, like, oh shit, there's like Starfish City everywhere. Patrick Starr's making a blow for it. Woo, that was quick right there. That was awesome what I did right there. Just, I like the removal of the speed cap in this game. And hot boiling steam hit me again. It was my fault. But I managed to keep dodging those damn slicers a lot. Well, mostly in this zone. And I wasn't so lucky with this, with that spear platforming. This thing requires lots of time, well, precise timing. Well, it's not really bad timing. Like, you could take your time. Because there's no other traps going to be here, because the only trap is the spears. Now, alright. Oh yeah, we're going to the movies tonight. I was texting friends that I'm going to the movies. Yeah, my leg is feeling better right now because it's finally healing. I'm able to walk without the use of it, but it's gotta be restabilized completely. I'm not able to do anything completely yet. I got to go to physical therapy, and that's like 2 or 3 weeks more. Anyway, we're at the boss, which is the Eggmobile, but this time he's got eggs floating around. But the slow way is like if you wait for him to go down there and then spin those things around. And you can get more of a hit on him like that. But I'm doing this more of the quick way. You just wait for his, well, for the slow way, you just wait for his orbs to spread out, but I'm not doing it the quick way. I'm not doing it the slow way. I'm doing it the quick way. And on his last hits, once all the orbs are gone, he will do a laser attack, but it's really a joke that you could just hit him right away. So yeah, that's it for Metropolis, and this is the last zone to be on the surface. We just reached Sky Chase Zone, and this looks more of a chill zone and slow moving. Well, it is an auto-scrolling level. You can have plenty of things because these Batniks are slow in this zone. They're easy to dodge, but due to me being cocky, I just end up getting hit. Because of the whole points thing, because you do gain points when you hit a Batnik, like that part right there, I got hit. Those are the things I would worry about, but this zone's really easy. This is probably the easiest zone in the game, due to how slow it is. Just be careful those bird, jet-like falcon Batniks. And there's Robotnik's ship right there. Pretty much Sonic and Tails are chasing after Robotnik with their tornado, which Tails is piloting. That says Sonic on it. And they're chasing after Eggman's battleship. That good combo, but ended up getting hit right there. And we're at Wing Fortress Zone, and Tails' plane got shot down, so we're just Sonic now for the rest of the game. And I'm going to be a hypocrite in this part and contradict my whole plain fair thing. And there's Cluck, which the Batnik that had Scratch be based off of in The Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog, and Cluck from Sad AM. Sad AM's the best Sonic cartoon there is to date. Sorry, X fans. I'm more into Sad AM. And Adventures of Sonic the Hedgehog for good laughs and memes. And right here, you can bypass this area. You pretty much bypass a good chunk of this map if you do that and get hit. Yep, I am a hypocrite. I'm sorry, I just contradicted myself, but I gotta have self-awareness, because from what I said back in Oil Ocean Zone. And you want to be careful because there's like 2 sets of those things that'll send you to one platform to the other, and you can go back and forth with it. What you want to do is, once you head over to that one platform, to the left, to the right, jump, make sure you jump to avoid that. There's a hidden thing of rings right there. It's got a lot of pathways to crawl through. And we just reached the boss in 2 minutes and 20 seconds. This boss, the laser, is not easy. It's pretty much got 2 attacks. The spiked platforms and obviously the laser attack. Those spiked platforms just are a pain in the fucking ass. Ugh, and it's really close quarters too. But 8 hits will do, and now I got no rings. Oof. Really anxiety when it has 0 rings. But 8 hits, it goes down. Like that. Make sure you go on the spike platforms and go correctly in that extremely tight room. Alright, now we're on to a cutscene. And by the way, if you made it to 9 minutes and 59 seconds, and then the 1 second when this cutscene plays, you're dead. But in the 2013 version, it stops at 9:59. So, good thing Christian Whitehead managed to fix that in the 2013 iOS mobile version of this game. We're just leaving Earth's atmosphere and Sonic is still breathing in space. And we just arrived in Death Egg Zone. And here is a final boss, one of the final 2 bosses. Silver Sonic, and he's way tougher than his 8-bit counterpart, which is a weak sauce in the 8-bit version. But this one he don't play, because if you jump high up, like past, you gotta hit him in the face is his hitbox. Pretty much, his pattern is repeating. But if you jump, like, onto his quills on his head, you will die. And remember, this is the zone, the Death Egg Zone, the final 2 bosses. You will have no rings to battle these 2 bosses. And here is the final boss, the Death Egg Robot. You've got to make precise hits. It has the tightest hitbox in the game. If you touch the spike claws, the feet, the fire, the backpack, anything, you are dead. And once he launches that attack, where he launches his arms around, go all the way back to this room. Just repeat my strategy right here. Not to recommend the thing right there, but if he gets in the middle and he's harder with the other character we're gonna be playing as, not Sonic, not Tails, because they'll jump as high. And this boss takes a whopping 12 hits to beat instead of 8. But I managed to beat the Death Egg Robot in a minute. Before save states happen, he would have been the lives and continues drainer, because he would drain all of it. Anyway, the Death Egg is blown up. Sonic managed to stop the Death Egg and put a halt to it. Possibly destroyed. So Tails goes out and rescues him. Sonic is floating in the air, falling. Tails swoops up to catch Sonic. And all the flickies surround them when Sonic and Tails fly on the tornado for their victory. Like this music right here. And that's it for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. What can I say? This is my most played game Sonic game I've had. It's pretty much one of the best classic games in the library. Though I say Sonic 3 and Knuckles is a better game in my personal opinion. All 3 of them, like Sonic CDs, this game, and 3 and Knuckles are all classic games. For starters, it's really good, but my opinion, nothing beats Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 on the Dreamcast. I pretty much have a lot of copies of it. I have it on my Genesis Mini, I got it on the Mega Collection Plus, I have it on the Sega Genesis Collection on my PSP. What else? I got it on the Ultimate Genesis Collection on Xbox 360. The Sega Classics Collection on the Nintendo Switch, and the M2 version on Nintendo Switch. And there were supposed to be, like, extra levels in the game. Which reminds me, I'm going to play the bonus clips. Playing this awesome music. Well, guys, this is me, Mr. Tyrex. I'm going to be signing out right now. Since we're finished Sonic 2, let's talk about the scrap zones, shall we? Sand Shower Zone is a desert decorated with cacti and assorted plants. The tiles were designed to, at some point, be used in the winter-themed stage, transforming the sand into snow and the cacti into Christmas trees. The player would navigate terrain both above ground and below ground, and there were snow/sand tunnels. Sand Shower Zone was created by Brenda Ross, one of the final level artists added to the Sonic the Hedgehog 2 development team. It was referred to in an early concept sketch as Sabaku Zone, literally Desert Zone. Time constraints kept the zone from being added to the final product. There was a preview from a November/December 1992 issue of Sears Roebuck & Company magazine, where it showed Dust Hill Zone. Wood Zone is a forest-themed level which was created for Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on the Sega Mega Drive/Genesis, but was deleted in the final version of the game. A zone set inside a giant deciduous forest, which sees Sonic walking along large tree branches. It hosts flora and fauna in its backdrop, multiple short platforms, and an elaborate maze of trees in the foreground. It appears in the well-known Simon Way prototype version of Sonic the Hedgehog 2. In Act 1, right at the start of the level, the way is blocked, but with the use of debug mode, the player can explore the little that was created of this zone. Act 2 is empty. The music that was planned for this level was used for Metropolis Zone instead. And this level even has the same conveyor belts from Metropolis Zone, and many people believe there is a connection between Wood Zone and Metropolis Zone. Despite common belief, Wood Zone was not intended to be a past version of Metropolis Zone, but was rather the present version of Casino Night Zone, based on early map sketches for Sonic the Hedgehog 2. We would see Wood Zone making an appearance in the Archie comics as one of the locations on Sonic's world, not Mobius. I'll never get over that. Following the Super Genesis wave, Sonic and Tails went there looking for Chuck and Antoine, and also met Mutsky. This area of West Side Island is the location of Knothole in the Altered Universe, replacing the Great Forest of North Ammer from the previous continuity. Oh boy. Yeah, I just don't like talking about that, since that continuity is not my favorite. Genocide City, also known as Cyber City, is a scrap zone from Sonic the Hedgehog 2. No, it's not that stupid creepypasta. This is actually the zone that was going to be in this game, but was cut. So, in development, in the Simon Way prototype of Sonic the Hedgehog 2, selecting Genocide City Zone from the level select screen will bring the player to an empty level and then simply fall to their death at the bottom of the stage. Concept art was revealed showing Sonic in a traveling tube along with the name Cyber City Zone. Tom Payne, the zone artist in charge of this level, stated that this zone was intended to be a graphical change of Metropolis Zone, but was dropped before it was even started. Instead, he worked on the third act of Metropolis Zone. According to a Tom Payne interview, the meaning behind the name is due to the Japanese team members wanting to make the zone sound dangerous in English, resulting in the alternative name Cyber City in concept. It was planned to be a single zone, but due to time constraints, the remaining zone ended up being Metropolis Zone Act 3. In the Sonic Jam strategy guide, Yuji Naka stated basically that the third act of Metropolis Zone used the layout meant for Genocide City, and that it was meant to be a single act. The concept art was also confirmed as being the inspiration for the Sonic the Hedgehog spinball level, The Machine. Rock World Zone, simply known as Rock Zone in concept art, is a scrap zone from the game Sonic the Hedgehog 2. During the beta development of Sonic 2, when time travel was planned to exist, which was later reworked for Sonic CD. This level was supposed to be the past version of another scrap level, Sand Shower Zone. Aside from this, there is very little information about the zone. Now it's time for me to show Hidden Palace Zone by a YouTuber named Digital Spy. I do not have the iOS version, and hopefully it will come out, the Christian Whitehead version will come out with the Sonic Classics collection that was announced for the 30th anniversary. So, I will be playing this video. Shout out to Digital Spy for making this video, by the way.
Sega has updated Sonic the Hedgehog 2 on iOS and Android with remastered visuals and a host of new features, including Hidden Palace Zone, a scrap stage that wasn't released with the original game that is now playable for the very first time. This level is hidden away halfway through the second act of Mystic Cave Zone. To reach it, travel along the bottom of the stage as usual, past the first set of revolving boxes, and then keep going until you reach 2 fireflies, a set of 3 rings, and a drawbridge with a lever. But instead of heading onwards, drop down this pit. You won't fall to your death, and instead you'll appear in the Hidden Palace Zone, which offers unforeseen obstacles, enemies, and a new boss fight with Dr. Robotnik.
Let's take a look at the special stages, shall we? Alright, so once you get 50 rings, a big circle will appear on top of the lamppost. What you want to do is jump in there, and voila, you enter the special stage. Get 50 rings. This may look easy, but boy oh fucking boy, this is hard. These stages are hard. It's because the Genesis, it's like the horizon is not clear looking. Don't get me wrong, the half-pipe stages become better in later installments. You'll get to see that soon. But, you'll have no idea where those mines are, and if you hit those mines, you lose 10 rings. And also, I recommend using save states. Well, that could be a double-edged sword because if you don't have enough rings or above those rings, you won't have enough to complete the special stage. And you gotta do it all over again. Which is, oh boy. I would save state. Luckily, I managed to get them all playing as a certain character. And there I did it. I got all the Chaos Emeralds. Took multiple attempts, but I managed to get it. So, now that we're done talking about that, let's talk about Tails' gameplay, shall we? Playing as Tails, go into the options menu and hit Tails alone, and there you go, you will play as Tails. He's actually not special, and by the way, this is the Nintendo Switch version, which I'm showing you the Ring Keep mode. Yes, there's like an original mode, a Ring Keep mode, and another mode. And Tails, he's not much difference from Sonic as you would expect him to be if you played the advanced games or Sonic 3 as your starter game. So Tails won't fly or nothing, he's just another Sonic. That's about it. Sorry to disappoint you all. And Skywing Zone is pretty much a switcheroo. Sonic is flying the plane this time instead of Tails. And for the ending, for Tails, here's the difference. There is no cutscene for Tails' ending. So you don't see Sonic watching the Death Egg fall or him getting onto the plane. It's just Tails just falling down and down and down. Yeah, they didn't add cutscenes for this. Keeps on falling and Sonic swoops in and catches him. That's pretty much Tails' ending right there. It's just switched with Sonic riding the plane, and it says Sonic on there, so it's pretty much his plane. And now, Super Sonic's gameplay. Once you get all the 7 Chaos Emeralds, or if you play this Nintendo Switch version by N2 on the Sega Ages, and you will unlock Super Sonic mode. So, every stage you will play, you get 50 rings and activate Super Sonic. The problem is, you will not deactivate Super Sonic, you just can't. So the only way to deactivate it is just wait until the rings hit 0. That's all I have to say. And just look how ridiculously fast Super Sonic is. He jumps high too. And of course I have to get through that. I actually managed to get through one obstacle. And I get crushed. So, let's beat the final boss as Super Sonic. Yes, another thing about Super Sonic mode is, with the Death Egg, you get 50 rings at the start. So this will be interesting. Alright, Silver Sonic. Try me. Okay, now it's time to kick your ass. You just could just walk through any enemy and bosses and just kick its ass. Like, watch out how this does to the Death Egg robot. Won't even fly off and do his arm attacks. Look at this. Oh yeah, I'm kicking his Robotnik. There you go. Yep. The final boss beaten in under 1 minute, people. Woo! Yo, alright. Way to celebrate the 30th anniversary, this video. Guys, hope you enjoy this ending. I'm gonna sign out. And happy 30th anniversary to the Sonic the Hedgehog franchise. I'll see you in the Sonic CD playthrough. Peace out and enjoy.